Anaheim. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Minnesota Twins and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. The Twins have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Julio Teheran gets the ball for the Angels in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side. Adele has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Ro?
Well, Matty, the one thing that jumps off the page at me is the fact that this team leads the league in doubles, putting themselves in scoring position time and time again. Instead of having to get a few knocks, one base hit gets you right back in the ball game. This offense creates a lot of opportunities.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Well, this lineup's been good all season so far. They've looked especially dominant as of late. What's been clicking in particular for them lately, guys?
Yeah, I don't think we can be surprised. They're on fire right now. Continuing a hot start, Matty, no doubt. They've stayed strong. They've come out of spring training with one goal in mind, that's to get to the postseason. Strong starting rotation, a lineup that doesn't quit. The guys seem to really rally around each other, and they got one of the strongest bullpens in the game.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box now, Alex K. as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Trout is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. He changed his mind there as he's back into first, no problem. Here's Miguel Sano. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. He's running. Pitch inside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Runner's on his way to third. That's a strike. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's not an easy thing to do, steal third base, especially off a catcher like this that has a good throwing arm.
And that's outside. He lost him ball 4. So striding in, TJ, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. He's set. Here it comes. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Comes set. The 0-1. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Pitch popped up. Cesar on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Twins strand a pair. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. Jose Barrios, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy is known as the road warrior, and you can see why. He's been awfully good on the road this year, so I would expect him to pitch very well in this one here.
And he takes ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little hit and run, maybe a little old school baseball.
Polanco is up with it, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He has no prior history against this pitcher. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. Trout is really a rare talent in this sport, a true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. Still no score. At the plate, Brent Rocker. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The right fielder, Brent Rocker.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes this the other way to right. Adele is there, 1 away.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense.
The catcher.
And I'd like to focus on Salvador Perez, the man who dons the tools of ignorance behind the dish. He's a clubhouse leader. He's one of the best pitch framers in the game. He's like a soft blanket back there for this pitching staff.
Popped him up. Jones will wait on it. And there's the second out of the inning.
Batting it.
Into the box, Royce Lewis. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. First pitch on its way. Fastball just inside.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
A ball and a strike. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. 2-2 now.
I got to count 2-2.
swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Lewis stands at second with 2 gone. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
3-0 now. Luis Arias would be next. Here's the 3-0. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score. Man, this guy is a blur on the base pass, Danny.
He was really motoring around the bases. I think he had every intention of stretching that one into a triple. He definitely has the wheels, but the ball bouncing over for an automatic double put an end to any of those kind of thoughts.
Stepping in now, Luis Arias, as he runs up to bunt but can't make contact. That's strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Trout is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. A run for the Twins, and it comes on this RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Minnesota.
The third baseman.
Now to the plate, Randy Cesar. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Cesar was once a member of the club he matches up against in this one. He was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, guys, I always think it's interesting to play your old uniform. Maybe say hi to everybody you got accustomed to seeing when you were previously here. But then once the game starts, it's all business.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Will Rosario comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, guys, that's a well-executed slider down the way right there. The batter just did an amazing job of staying inside the baseball and driving it the other way.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Now the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Good curveball. Strike 2.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Angels strand 1. They still trail 1-0.
Welcome back to Anaheim, where the hometown Halos have given these fans a lot to cheer about from the pitching mound this season. Entering the day, they rank in the upper echelon of several pitching categories, and that doesn't go unnoticed around the clubhouse. One of the position players told me, our pitching staff has a calming influence on the entire team. We know they're going to keep us in games, and flat out, they just get the job done. And that helps everyone play more relaxed and confident. It appears this group of pitchers is a real cornerstone of this ball club, guys.
The center fielder.
Thank you, Heidi.
Christian.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. Stepping into the box, Alex Kay. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses, 1-1. Oh. 2-1.
We got 2 balls.
One out, nobody on. Now the 2-1 is taken for strike 2. Down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 22.
So now it'll be the 4th. Hole hitter Miguel Sano. He drew a walk his first time up, and he'll step out and ask for time, maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
The 3-1. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Standing in now, TJ, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home is in there for strike one. 2 out with the man at first. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
For the Angels, the catcher, Salvador.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Simmons, originally from the island nation of Curacao. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Here comes another 0-2. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
So he sets him down swinging. Andrelton Simmons becomes out number 2 this inning. And now for the Angels, Corey Hunter, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Two out, nobody on. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Drilled to the left side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick to it of this as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
The Twins are challenging.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed.
First base has been overturned, and the batter ruled safe.
In now, Eugene Solari, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-0 is a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
3-1 the count now. Rocker on at first, nobody out. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. Long throw to third. And he will beat the throw. It's second and third now with nobody out.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, the batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Lewis.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Royce Lewis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. High and deep to right center. On the move is Trout. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And he is in there.
The batter.
Digging in, Jorge Polanco. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The batter number 2, second baseman.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Luis Arias. First offering on its way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Ready for another shot now. Christian Pacheco. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Adele is after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. Now in the box, Jamie Jones. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key.
And the throw in gets away from him. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, that's what he gets for trying to do too much. And instead of eating it and holding him on first, he panics a bit and sails the throw. Now he's got a man in scoring position and nobody to blame but himself.
Into the box now, Mike Trout, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Trout owns just over 1,900 base hits in his career. Counts even to Trout 1-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. All right, so time now for the Twins Road to the Show report as we see a pair of prospects performing at a high level in the upper levels of the minor leagues. Settling in now, Randy Cesar. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1.
0-2 pitch in the dirt. I think that was a purpose pitch. These guys are swinging at just about everything, so he's going to take a chance to see if they'll chase one even further out of the zone.
He froze him on the fastball there. Randy Cesar goes down for route number 2 in the bottom half. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Nope. Change up too low, and it's 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line towards center field. Pacheco is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Angels leave 1. Digging in to try it again, Alex K. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Alex K.
This one is crushed. Back, and gone. Solo shot to right center. Number 10 for him on the year, as the Twins are looking good here, up 4-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Hunter is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
TJ.
Striding forward now is the DH. TJ, he's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Liner toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Andrew Heaney enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Driven to right field and deep. And that baby's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The count now at 2-2. High and deep to right center. Back goes Trout at the track. And that baby's gone. Solo shot to right center. Number 13 for him on the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning and your entire offense is off and running.
Now batting.
Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire.
Lewis.
Into the box, Royce Lewis. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Now the 2-1 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots. And now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And a full count now, 3-2. Now a sinker this time, but this ball stays outside as he loses him here. It's ball 4.
And power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys. This is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Runners off for second. Just keeping him close. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. 7 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Jones ranging into shallow right. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Kay will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Polanco fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. They're down by a touchdown. Standing in, Luis Arias. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Stepping into the box, Christian Pacheco. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2. Seven runs, 10 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder. High in the air out to center field. Under it is Trout, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the left field.
Stepping up now, Alex Kay.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last at bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Trout will get there, and he puts it away to retire the In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Kay arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Ready now, Corey Hunter, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Fly ball out toward left center field. Pacheco is there, 2 gone.
Now
digging in and looking for more, Jamie Jones. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get him out.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. They need to get something cooking. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Ty Buttrey enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Leading off for the Twins.
Now at the plate, Miguel Sano. A couple of walks for him thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
2 balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano. A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. Here now the 2-2. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The batter, number 9, designated hitter.
So digging in now, TJ. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
This one is crushed. Back, and gone. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Hero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air out to center field. Trout is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Ready once again, Eugene Solari. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And he misses again, 2-0.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Digging in, Royce Lewis.
The third baseman, number 13, Royce Lewis.
From the stretch. And he lays off there, 1-0. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 1-1 misses, ball 2. The 2-1 home. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is over. But the Twins add on thanks to this solo. So coming to the plate, Mike Trout. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well, and one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Here now the 2-2 is taken, ball 3. Randy Cesar waits on deck. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Count now, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Fouled off. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
The 2-2 one more time. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout. That's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Ready now for L.A., Will Rosario. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Now here it comes. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Striding in, Jorge Polanco. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Line drive to center field. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Luis Arias.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. And now this at-bat just doesn't want to get off the ground as he'll step out for a second time. Stepping in now, Luis Arias. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Adele is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Fielder, number 24, Christian Pacheco.
Standing in, Christian Pacheco. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Count even at 2-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3 as the lead holds at 8-0. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Anthony Rendon. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First delivery to him on the way. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The right fielder, number 34.
Digging in now, Joe Adele. First pitch of the at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. And there's out number 2.
The catcher, number 13.
Into the box now, Salvador Perez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Well, there's no doubt about it right now. And what makes it easier, too, from a manager's standpoint right now, you could probably just go to one guy in the bullpen to finish this game. A terrific job, 7 2/3 up to this point.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Angels go down 1-2-3. Still stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex K.
The left fielder, Alex K.
From the stretch. Swung on and belted. Nick Vincent comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. In now, Miguel Sano, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Adele. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The bat, number 9. Designated hitter, TJ.
Next will be the designated hitter, TJ. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped up. Rosario has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 5, Brent Rucker.
Now at the plate, Brent Rucker. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a fly ball right down the line in left. Hunter is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. But the Twins add on thanks to this solo shot. So stepping in, Andrelton Simmons starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Rucker moving in, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The left fielder.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Corey Hunter. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter.
Stepping in, Jamie Jones. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
No balls and a strike to count. Two out, nobody on. Angels down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. Minnesota took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jose Barrios earns his 6th winning decision in this one and records a complete game 2-hitter in doing so. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.